All right, so first of all, anytime I come to a conference like this, which I have over the last 8 or 9 years, all of the United States, Canada, usually it's parishes, I'm always thinking, what am I going to tell these guys? What am I going to tell these women? You know, I go to a women's conference, I'm like, these are the prayer warriors, right? It's like, I'm going to preach to the choir in such a big way, but I've been really shocked, because after I do it, I find out so much of this information resonates with people. And more than anything, it's just going to remind you of what you already know. I get that big time. My main mission in life, though, frankly, is your kids and your grandkids. Because I already know I'm preaching to the choir to most of you, and I already know that if you're like most people I go all the United States, your kids and your grandkids, at least half of them aren't going to church. Typically. Some of you are very blessed that's not the case. And I was one of those. This is, of course, my mom and dad. I put that up there. My mom is here for sure. I have no doubt about it. And my dad is in Ohio. I just left him back in Wisconsin where I just got done with the parish mission. The greatest thing in life I get to do is travel and pick up my father. Over the last 8 or 9 years, we get to travel to all these churches and meet people like yourself. I live here in Texas. I'm from Ohio. This is my wife and 3 children. They've gotten bigger than this now. I need to change pictures, but my wife's from Texas. That's how I got here. I grew up in Ohio. I went to church every single Sunday. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to fire hose you with information because the bigger miracle other than the miracles I'm going to show you, is the fact that I'm going to get done in about 1 hour and 10 minutes. Because this is a 2-hour talk at best, for sure. So, but I've been married, coming up on 19 years, got 3 children. And I can tell you this, my wife wanted nothing to do with the Catholic Church. It wasn't a Kimberly Hahn thing. My wife and I met in a bar in Dallas, Texas. And we went from the bar scene to the Bible scene. In fact, we got married in Lake Tahoe. I came down here in 1999, and I went to the cathedral here in Texas, down in Dallas, and I said, I want to get married. And the deacon said, you're going to have to sign a piece of paper to raise your kids Catholic. And I said, I don't know if I can do that, like as though I'm a moral person, right? And he said, why? I said, well, I don't even go to church that often. And he says, why are you here? And I said, I'm like, naively, I'm Catholic. He's like, what do you mean you're Catholic? You were born Catholic, raised Catholic? Yeah. Well, that doesn't mean you're Catholic. Okay. My wife said, no problem. We're just looking for a beautiful place. And we got married outside the church. My parents hated this.